Hi, everybody.
All right, everybody can see my screen?
Yep.
All right. So welcome to session 3 of the CFOA exam review. We are on question 41 tonight, so we'll be going through to question 60, and we'll finish up the last 20 questions next Monday night. So let's get underway. So question number 41 states,
Ray, before you go on, you were going to get an interpretation on question 40 for us because we had some discussion about that.
Yeah, I've not heard back from Kelsey on that email.
Okay,
So stay tuned. I know we had something going on, so hope to have something on that soon. Question 41, screening is defined as interference with direct contact. Is that true or false?
False.
Everybody in agreement of false?
Yep.
Anybody have a reference?
649D.
Okay. According to, I gotta put mine over here. According to 41, they've got it as false, and their feedback is 911 interference without direct contact. But on most of these questions, there are multiple references you could use, right? 42. Team A kicks off to Team B. The ball is caught simultaneously in the air by both Team A and Team B at the B54. The next play is Team A first and 10 at the B54, Team B first and 10. Kickoff is repeated as the previous line of kickoff.
C.
Repeat the kickoff.
Anybody got a reference for that one?
163.
Yeah, 163. So this is an important one because, we talk about, on a catch, if the Team A and Team B come down with the ball at the same time, it stays Team A's ball, right? And on a kickoff, if a similar thing happens, we redo the kickoff. So just make sure you fully understand that concept. Any questions about that one? All right. 43. Team A, second and goal from the B 4-yard line, handoff to A 32, who was tackled and fumbles the ball to the B 1-yard line. Ball goes into the end zone where it is touched by B 99, then by A 61 before going out of bounds. The ruling is, and there's some options there. What do you guys have for this one?
A.
Team A touchdown.
Okay. Anybody have a reference?
One 110.6B.
Yeah. 110.6B is the correct reference. Last touch before going out of bounds gives Team A the ball at the point of the fumble. Okay. Anybody have any questions there?
Can I just make a quick comment, Ray?
Yes.
This goes back to when we were still doing the 2 different exams, in our own province. It's important when you do the question that even though you may think you know the answer, to look up the reference and list it there with you. It's really handy as a preseason review or review of any kind to know where to look for the answers to those questions.
Get your nose into the rule book. And that's the whole point of this exam, is to get us into that rule book. All right, question 44. Team A punts to Team B, where B24 receives the ball at the B1 yard line. B24 is contacted by Team A, which forces B24 to retreat into their own end zone. B24 then advances the ball to the 5-yard line, where they are horse collar tackled by A56. The next play will be spotted where? So the key thing on this question is, where did the horse collar take place?
5-yard line.
5-yard line. Okay, so where are we gonna apply the penalty?
At the 5.
Yeah,
Oh, wait
So
a
it'd
minute. Wait a minute. The tackle knocked B24 back into the end zone. He didn't, unless I'm misreading that.
so he
retreats on his own.
Okay, we're gonna go reuse the word retreat.
Yeah, so it
Okay.
says, which forces B24 to retreat into their own end zone.
Okay,
B24 then advances the ball to the 5-yard line, where they're horse collared. So the
Okay.
horse collar's taking place at the 5-yard line, not in the end zone.
Okay.
Because if it is within the end zone, we've got a completely different application that we're going to be doing here.
right.
But because it's at the 5-yard line and we apply it at the 5, we're going up 15 yards,
Yeah, 1st and 10 at the 20.
right? Any questions on that one?
Nope.
I'm on the wrong page, that's why. D. Does anybody have a rule reference for that one?
$181.
181 is correct. 181, note 3, reception was in the field of play. Then the player went into the end zone on their own, making point ball dead the point of the application. Okay. 45. After the 3-minute warning, Team A is 3rd down and 8 from the A9 yard line. Team A punts the ball from their own end zone. While in the air, there is an inadvertent whistle. The ball lands out of bounds at the A38 yard line. What is the correct application?
No choice given result of the play stands.
Team A's choice.
If it went out of bounds, there was no effect of the whistle.
Any other discussion on this one? The answer is B. No choice given. Result of the play stands. Next play will be at the B1. Or sorry, next play will be B 1st and 10 at the A38 yard line. And your rule application on that is 181 note 4. The inadvertent whistle had no effect on the ball landing out of bounds. All right. All right, 46, we got a video. The question on this video is this targeting? Okay, let's just. Oh yeah, this one. Everybody see it? Right around the 40-yard line up at the top of the screen. And you're gonna see the number one's catching the ball, it looks like.
I'm saying yes.
Yes.
Or looks like it.
All right, any discussion on this one?
So would there would have to be head contact, helmet to helmet for this to be targeting, correct?
That's right.
It doesn't have to be helmet to helmet. It just needs to involve a helmet.
Right.
Either the leading
Yeah.
helmet or the receiving helmet.
There has to
But
be,
in
it
this
has
case,
to
it's
deliver,
both.
it has to deliver a forcible blow to the neck area of the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Okay. So my question to you guys is this. I mean, in writing this exam and watching it play, you know, we've got a targeting here, and targeting is the correct answer. But in the season, we've seen plays like this before, and we rule it helmet to helmet. So what is the big difference between making this a targeting call versus that helmet to helmet call that we use in our games?
I think there's no attempt to tackle.
And the receiver's in a defenseless position.
Yeah. And you can see on this play, the officials on field, there's no flag from an official on field. They just ruled it incomplete pass. But that is a targeting call. Okay, 47. Team B on a successful Team A convert. Team B penalty on a successful Team A convert. Team A has which of the following options? Accept the score, accept the penalty, and apply on kickoff. Decline the score, apply the penalty at point last scrimmage, and repeat the convert. Accept the score, decline the penalty, or all of the above.
All of the above.
All the above.
Anybody else have any other thoughts? Going once, twice, three. All right. It's all of the above. Now the answer sheet.
859B.
Seven. Oh, I see. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. What did you say that reference was?
Rule 8, Section 5, Article 9B.
Okay. The other reference they've given here is 3251B. That's not the reference I had.
Mm.
Okay, 48. Team A has 11 players. The players on the offensive line are numbered 89, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. This is not a foul. True or false?
True.
True.
Okay, why is it true?
Because I have 11. So there's no requirement for two ends. I've got
There we go.
5.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Do we have a reference?
My brain.
4-3-2.
4-3-2. Good one. All right. Question 49. With 4:50 left in the fourth quarter, Team B takes over the ball on downs. The referee whistles the play in. With 4:35 on the game clock, the down judge whistles the play dead since the chains have broken. When the chains are fixed, the referee resets the play clock to 20 seconds and the game clock to 4:50. Is he correct? True or false?
Well,
Okay. Anybody have a reference on that one?
4-2-4.
4-2-4. Somebody knows their rule book.
So just to add to that, when during the game would that be correct?
The last three.
Right.
Okay, question 50. Team A is called for a time count foul. Under which of the following circumstances is the only option for Team B a 5-yard penalty? Choose all that are correct. The foul occurs prior to the 3-minute warning in either half. The foul occurs on a convert. The foul occurs in overtime. The foul occurs on a kickoff.
I had B and D, but I have a question mark on it.
I've never seen a time count on a kickoff.
I've called it.
I have two, actually.
Kingston's called it.
Okay, okay, good.
All of the above.
Jack is 100% correct. It is all of the above. Does anybody have any questions on that one?
So how long do you give them on a kickoff before you call a time?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yep.
Then
And this
you
is
could
why-
call that you could call that prisoner every single time then.
You can, and that's why, you know, when we're lined up on the field and we're doing our check-in with each other on the sidelines, the downfield officials, as well as the referee, needs to make sure that the teams are aware they're not supposed to be in a huddle on their bench anymore. We want to get them on the field as quick as possible to get the next play going. So a little bit of the onus is on us to speed them up. But once we've given them, the warning to get out to the field, if they're not ready to go, then we've got to start that time count.
And in that case, then the time count can go on the receiving team.
As the referee, the second I've checked off with my last person on the field, my 20-second count has started.
If it was on Team B, it'd be a delay of game, not a time count.
Right. Delay game.
Yeah.
But Ray, go back a step there. The time count starts when you whistle the kickoff in.
Right. Once you've whistled in, that's when the time count starts. Sorry, Andrew. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, we good there? All right, on Team A's first series, A85 tells the referee that he will be playing guard the entire game. In the second half, after Team A snaps the ball, the referee sees that A85 is playing tailback. Under what circumstance is this a foul? Choose all that are correct. Anybody?
Well, C.
C.
Got C.
Did I hear a couple different answers there?
I think we both said C.
Both?
Yeah, C.
Yeah.
C.
C is the correct answer. Now I can't, because the way this printed off, I can't tell you what their reference was. I didn't have a reference on my own.
4-3-1.
4-3-1.
Yeah.
4-3-1. Yep.
Yeah, I had 4-3. Okay. All right. Question 52. Over here. Okay. In attempting a punt on third down, the Team A punter accidentally drops the ball on their upper leg, and the forward motion of the leg propels the ball forward about 10 yards across the line of scrimmage. It is recovered by B35 with two Team A offside players inside the 5-yard restraining zone. The down judge flags Team A for no yards. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yeah, they won at least 10 yards.
And the down or well, sorry. The down judge probably would know, but I was going to say like the field judge would not know or whatever if that went off his leg or his foot.
Doesn't matter. It went across the line of scrimmage.
Right.
However, it's not a kicked ball.
Yes, it is.
No, not by definition. It has to be below the knee to be a kicked ball.
Yeah.
That's why I had a question mark on this one.
Oh, yeah, the leg. Yeah.
I did too.
I think
gotta-
it's a fumble.
Yeah, but the person throwing the flag doesn't necessarily know that, so you still throw the flag. Is what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
yeah, but that doesn't make it correct.
No, that's right.
You threw the flag with all the information you had at the time.
Yes.
So I think it's false, and it's a fumble.
It's only ruled a fumble if in the official's judgment, the player made no effort to kick the ball. Sounds like he tried to kick it if his leg was moving.
Ian, do you have a reference for your thoughts so far?
So the kicked ball definition is in 5(1)(a). A kicked ball is one struck by a player's foot or leg below the knee. If the ball accidentally strikes a player's foot or leg while they are attempting to gain possession, it should be ruled as a fumble if in the official judgment the player made no effort to kick the ball, which this doesn't apply to, or this doesn't quite fit into the second half, but it does fit into the first half that it's not a kicked ball. So I'm far from.
Read the part about the punt. The punt is made by dropping the ball from the hands and
kicking it before it touches the ground.
Doesn't talk anything about the foot. And that's what I was concerned about as well.
Yeah,
The other thing
Yeah.
I was looking at was this coming down into a crowd?
Yeah.
That's where I was going
Yeah.
with it.
The
That's
the
the way
thing
I-
is with that, Jack, I was thinking about that too but I was thinking about that too. Now, the downfield officials wouldn't know who those onside guys were. Your referee would know that they were onside men near the ball.
Mhm.
I wasn't a big fan of this question,
I wasn't either. No.
but
It's
as much as it pains me to say this, Ian brought up some really good points here.
Yeah.
And according to the actual exam, they've got the correct answer as false, according to rule 5.1a, and it should be ruled as a fumble. In order for this to be a punt, the ball must be kicked off the foot or the leg below the knee.
So should that be blown dead? If it's a fumble?
No, not if it's a fumble.
No,
If
it
it's-
should be.
if it's
no.
a
Be a live
fumble, it's
ball.
a live ball. The tough part about this question is everybody on the crew takes a peek to see where the ball's going to. It's going to be tough downfield as a covering official to know that ball was kicked off the thigh versus the leg below the knee.
I
What's
think
gonna
that's
be
why
tough?
we talk about the sideline guys blowing that dead rather than the deep guys.
Right.
The sideline guys would see that it's not a kick. It's a fumble off the leg. So if they're not blowing it dead, deep guys are going to go with it as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it even going to be tough for the referee, because at that point he should still be watching the line play, should he not?
No.
Unless
Not when
the
he-
kicker is
Watching the
uh,
kick.
no, not
under
by that
threat.
time. He's ready to watch the
I-
kick.
I've looked off the line and I'm watching the punter with the ball.
Okay, thanks.
Anyways, that was a different question. I went a couple different ways with that one, but
Well, I think it served the point of defining exactly what a kick ball is, which I think serves the purpose.
okay, 53. And that might be this question here might be a good question to discuss in your pregame conversation, right? Like that could be a good pregame topic.
That's false.
That is false, that one.
I don't know how you'd signal that, though. I mean, the referee would be the one to see it and know it's a fumble. The guys on the line of scrimmage wouldn't necessarily know that, so they would probably blow the play dead,
Yeah.
thinking there was no opportunity to give yards.
Mm,
Then what do you do?
exactly that. Exactly.
yeah.
Then you have an
And you got inadvertent whistle on
What,
a
do
kick
people
play.
do that?
Or no, on a fumble, so it would go back to the previous team.
Be going back to team A. All right.
Ouch. Explain that
53.
one.
In attempting the Doug Flutie drop kick field goal after crossing the line of scrimmage, the team A ball carrier kicks the ball before it hits the ground and it goes through the team B goalpost. Choose the correct application. A successful field goal. The play is blown down immediately as the ball goes through the team B post because there was not a proper drop kick. Or C, this is a punt. Let the play run. Team B can field the ball and attempt a return.
B.
C.
See,
Think about it.
C. I say C.
Yeah.
I've got C, but Jesus, how the hell's anybody gonna know?
I could see a lot of whistles on this one.
Yeah.
this happened in a playoff game a few years ago. Harborview had an Australian rugby player an exchange student.
I remember
And
that.
he was used to doing that, and he did it in a game. He was gonna get tackled, so he kicked the ball and it went into the end zone. It's a live ball.
He didn't drop kick it though, did he? Or
No, it was a punt. He punted it the same as you would in
Yeah.
rugby.
Anybody have a reference for this one
Uh,
that they want to talk about? We're
I had
still in
five.
the 5-1 section.
at 5-1 B and D.
Good job, Jackie. It is 5-1 B and D. This should be ruled as a punt across the line of scrimmage because the ball did not touch the ground before it was kicked. Team B should be allowed to field the punt and attempt a return unless the ball is kicked out of bounds in the end zone.
Boy, you gotta hope like hell this doesn't happen during.
If it does go through the end zone, what do we got?
Single,
a punted
At
in
one
the-
point.
no,
We got a
single.
Rouge.
Rouge.
Okay. Question 54. Team A kicks off from the A 45-yard line. A 77 illegally touches the ball at the A 53-yard line and then is touched by players on both teams before going out of bounds at the B 54-yard line. Last touched by A 88. If Team B accepts the penalty, it will have choice. Choose all that are acceptable. And there's some options there. 54.
I have everything but C.
No,
I didn't. I have A, B. I have A, B, and C on this one. Not D.
That's what I've got.
Yes, okay, yeah, sorry, I missed if B accepts the penalty, yeah.
Yeah. So they've got A, B, and C as the correct answers, and their feedback is just 2, 3.
Right.
We all good on that one?
Yep.
Okay, 55. Team A, 3rd down and 20 at the B 40-yard line. Team B commits defensive pass interference at the B 35-yard line. Team A, 1st down at the B 35-yard line. True or false?
True.
Yep.
Because it's not a spot foul.
yeah, it is a spot foul.
It is
It
a
is,
spot
yeah,
foul.
it is a spot
It is
foul.
a spot foul.
It's at, then they would get it at the 40.
No, it's a spot foul. The foul occurred.
Oh, at the 35, yes, sorry.
Yeah,
yes,
you got,
yes,
you
yes,
got a
yes.
picture. Here's the 40 35.
That's false.
Less than 10 yards, first down, spotted with foul.
Well, I personally struggled with this question. I don't know why. All right, so what do we got as a group? What do we got as a group for this? The answer on this one.
True.
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 Yeah, true. It's an automatic 1st down. And for some reason, when I was doing this, I was thinking to myself, they hadn't they hadn't made their yards.
They didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They
But
didn't
it's
make their
automatic
yards,
first
but
down.
they-
But they get an automatic first down.
But it's the pass interference is still an automatic, yeah. Okay, 56. Wide receiver A85 runs directly at the defender B16 on a pass play. B16 takes one step forward and knocks 85 to the ground. This is a penalty, true or false?
False.
False.
False,
Why is it false?
because he's allowed to defend
His zone,
his.
area or zone.
But he's taking a step forward. That's not his zone anymore.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. He has 11, 12, and 1 o'clock.
He's allowed taking a step back. Forget what the rule
That was
is.
Jason, that was a great description. According to rule 649B, the defender may defend their position one step face up. So not out to the side, not behind, but one step face up. Okay. '57. Team A throw a 10-yard pass to A80 who deflects the ball up in the air. A85 has an opportunity to catch the ball, but it's knocked to the ground by B18. This is a penalty.
False.
False.
That's false.
Because it's tipped.
It's tipped. Yeah. Anybody have a reference for that one?
649B.
Yeah. Okay. Couple more. Quarterback A12 attempts to pass and quarterback A12 attempts to pass and is hit in the middle of his throwing action. The ball goes backwards, striking the ground. Should this be ruled a fumble? This should be ruled as a fumble, true or false?
False. He's in the motion of throwing. Incomplete
What
pass.
helped Brady out? It's false.
Tack roll, tack roll.
Yeah.
Want to see the hat?
Stupid rule.
637.
Okay, 59. Team A commits a face mask during a convert attempt. The convert was good. The officials allowed Team B to have Team A repeat the convert attempt and that the 15-yard penalty be applied on the kickoff. True or false? So penalties on Team A.
True.
True.
Okay.
There are other options, but that's one of
Anybody got a feedback or reference?
859A.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, last question of the night. Team A scrimmage, 1st and 10 from the A35-yard line. During the play, Team 64 is flagged for offside. Team A70 is flagged for holding during the play. The pass attempt is incomplete. Which team is given the first option? Team A or Team B?
Okay.
Coin toss.
A. Rock, paper, scissors.
How about replay the down? Do we have that in there?
No. Well, you will replay the down after you apply the penalties.
Team A has first choice.
Yeah.
Anybody have a reference for that?
862C.
Yeah, perfect. All right, that's 20 more questions off the list tonight. Anybody have any final comments before we end the call?
Nope.
All right, well, I encourage everybody to complete the final 20 questions of this review and join us next Monday where we will wrap up the 2023 CFOA rules exam. Have a good
Thanks,
night.
Greg.
Good night.
Great.
Excellent, excellent.
Good night.
Just a quick question. It's got nothing to do with the exam. It's just a quick question I have.
Okay, let me just stop this first and
Yep.
then we'll go with it, okay?